What's up, y'all? Another beautiful day here at the compound. Finishing up that old blue girl right there. So, yeah, enjoy the clips. Drink a Red Bull. Sit back, relax. Yeah. Any questions, drop them down below, guys. Thanks for watching again, as always. All right, guys. So we had a little rain delay. So we're, props to working on your vehicle outside. So we're bouncing around a little bit. So this, big crawler joint, that's going to be mounted to where the ball joint was for the track bar. Taking it apart, you got this little guy. It's kind of like a bearing, I guess, but I mean, it's like a spacer. You know that it's going to be pretty much a press fit into the axle where the ball joint was, because obviously a big bolt, big washer. It's replacing that. So we're gonna go pop this in the freezer. Leave it in there for a few hours. Make sure I took a little Scotch-Brite to it just to clean it up, make sure it's all smooth and silky. So yeah, we're gonna go do that, and then we'll bounce back to the track bar drop bracket. I'm gonna take that tubular gusset off, or whatever you want to call it, and then we'll show you more of that. All right, y'all. So we got like a mock fit on the track bar drop bracket right now. Retain all the factory hardware. Those 3 nuts right there. And we're going to use that bolt, and then we're going to put a bolt back there. And then this is the tubular support or whatever that came with my Fab Tech that I told you I'm taking off. So it's 24 millimeter for the engine mount. So I'm going to take that off, tighten it back up, because obviously you see it doesn't line up. If you can tell by the holes, she don't line up, and we don't need it. So once we get everything set, we got that hole right there. We're going to drill another hole, and we're going to Loctite, put a bolt in there, grade 8, and tighten her down. And we will continue. All right, guys, so the track bar is fully mounted up with all the old hardware. You got those 321 millimeters, you got the 18 millimeter, and you got 18 millimeter. Don't be shy with this. I mean, I'm still learning more and more as I go. I'm still young, but got a lot more years of learning left in me. I never thought the track bar really meant anything, but man, this is a crucial item on all vehicles, honestly, especially this truck with all this weight. I mean, there's even a video you can look out there, like without the track bar, you turn the wheels left and right, the whole body just goes voo, voo, left and right, left and right. And that's obviously why my stabilizer, what the hell, I'm drawing a blank. My sway bar end link, there we go. Let's watch this cooker right now, because the axle is not center right now. So I will have to center all this, jack it up, show you all that process. So we're going to keep on going. We are going to drill a hole right there. So this is all smoked down. I didn't torque it down, but as you guys know, Milwaukee will torque it down pretty damn good. And you want this shit really tight. So smoke them down. Don't be shy. Don't snap nothing, but don't be shy. So we're going to drill this hole right here and put a grade 8 bolt through there with some red Loctite just to make sure this thing don't go anywhere. So we're going to show you that here in a second. So yeah, guys. All right, y'all. Hole is drilled out right there. So we got some grade 8 hardware. I'm going to put some red Loctite on it from PMF. This is a 19 millimeter or 3/4. So I'm going to use impact, breaker bar, tighten it down. I got the whole hog over there chilling, so I use that like I usually do. I always start off with an 1/8 inch drill bit, so I didn't film drilling it obviously, but I mean, you guys can figure that out. I always start out with a little pilot hole, 1/8 inch drill bit. Before that, I used a punch to mark the hole so the bit don't wander around. So I use 1/8 inch, and then I think I forget what I went to after 1/2 inch, but this is the 1/2 inch that I ended up with drill bit. I went just a few sizes down from this, and then I went to that. I kind of go in like 3 steps. Rather than going from an 1/8 inch hole to a 1/2 inch hole, you kind of want to just step it up in, in sections, however you want to do it. Use some lube, make sure, keep your drill bits nice and non-smoky. So yeah, we're going to tighten this bad boy down right now and continue on. So the way we're sitting right now is the way you're seeing it. So wherever I left off, I slapped my drag link back in, tightened that down. There's a torque spec for that, but I just smoked her down. Threw that in there. I gotta throw my tie rod bar on and my tie rods. And basically I'm just gonna match that bar up as best as I can with this old one. I'm already aware I need an alignment. Everything needs to be aligned. So we're gonna try the best we can to get everything straight. And long story short, if you watch, you know, a few clips back, man, that guy he is on the throttle. But anywho, if you look a little back, live and learn, you make mistakes. Everybody was safe. When I originally took everything off, I probably should have left that drag link in, or the tie rod bar, when I took the track bar off, because once I took that track bar off, the truck shifted, so the axle shifted pretty much. Well, the axle stayed where it was because the wheels were on, truck shifted. So, what do? You got to get everything back straight. So, as straight as I can get everything, it all looks pretty good. If you see in those clips, those sway bar end links were bent, so, which they're all right, flex like that, but now they're straight. So basically, what I had to do, I tried with this little guy. No moss, not happening, not enough horsepower. So I had to drive the black truck over here, use this big old ratchet strap, basically go about it as if I was taking the coils out. Took the shock bolts off, the brake line bolts, all that stuff. Dropped the axle down as far as I could get it to where not the coils coming out, but just enough of that stress off. It's jack stand on the frame again, like you've seen before. And then basically I just hooked right in here where my bump stop goes into my tow hook. And I basically had to ratchet the axle this way. So now we got that done. It's a learning experience. I am no expert or professional at any means or by any means, but I am trying to get there. And being young and learning, you got to learn. So that's where we're at right now, guys. So we're going to keep on continuing, keep on keeping on. So yeah, I hope you guys can learn from some of this stuff. It's little tricks and stuff you could do, what not to do. Mostly what to do is what I'm trying to do on my channel, obviously, but this is a what not to do. Don't take your track bar out if the drag link and the tie rod bar is out as well. Don't do it. Unless you're jacked in the frame, don't do it. So we got everything back. It was a pain in the ass to get back, but it is what it is. This is life without a lift, man. Lift would be a lot easier. We'll get there one day. One day. All right, y'all. So more and more silver keeps arising. So the track bar, we're getting in right now as we speak. So you guys can't see it right now, but between this spacer, this whole area right here, there's a bearing pretty much. It's pretty much like a fat washer like this. I pressed that in there. Well, here's the trick. So you'll see when you get it. When it comes together, it'll come, you know, the bolt head, grade 8 washer, this thick washer, the thick like bearing spacer, and then it'll come all like this. Not powder coated, but like this. So I put the little spacer in the freezer for a few hours. As soon as you can, take that out. Right away you take it out, come over here and pop it in. So I didn't have to press it in. I just dropped it in through the top, gave it a couple taps of a hammer, and then that's it. So it's in here right now, in between here. So it's right in between here. So we got this side, we're tightening down right now, and then we're gonna pop this up in the bracket, and then the track bar will be on there. So yeah, keep her on going. All right, y'all. Track bar, this part is ugga dugga down, and that part is 350 foot-pounds on my torque wrench. So yeah, I'm gonna tighten them jam nuts down, and I mean, it'll probably need to be adjusted maybe again, but we'll then see what we're looking like here. We'll throw this tie rod bar on, keep the process going. All right, y'all, I think this is where we're gonna end this video. Everything's on, except for the stabilizer and shocks. Well, stabilizer's halfway on, but the tie rods and tie rod bar are on. Some adjustments will definitely need to be made. I mean, it's pretty close. So that nut, it's not a 24 millimeter. I use the 1 1/16, I believe. It's like a 1-inch nut, 1 inch. And then that is a 18? No, 21. 21. But I mean, honestly, look at all the silver. All the silver looks really good. I am very pleased. So we got the track bar drop bracket, pitman arm, drag link, tie rod bar. This is all PMF. So it's looking good, y'all. We're done for the day because it's getting dark out. This is where we're gonna end her. I mean, man, that is like a sore dick. You can't beat it. Whew. Look at all that silver. Y'all, I just gotta say, silver. That silver's looking good. That silver is looking good, lit up, man. PMF suspension, baby. Yes, sir. Man. Look at that. Well, gotta powder coat the frame next. All right, y'all, so the tie rods, the cotter pin, I couldn't think of this damn fucking word the other day. Cotter pin. New cotter pins are in. This is torqued down to 85 foot-pounds. Did the same on that side. Put a cotter pin in as well. So, track bar's tight. I left these nuts loose because to see what kind of adjustments I got to make. And I'm going to tighten these clamps down and the nuts. Started putting my stabilizer brackets on. All I got to do is put the shocks on. I'm not going to do that yet, though, because to see if I have to make any adjustments, you know, before I get the alignment, just to get me as close as I can. So we're going to throw the wheels and tires on right now and start, you know, eyeing everything together. Yeah. All right, so if anyone's still watching from the diff cover, I have 3 quarts in here right now. The manual calls for 2.9 quarts. You know, that's with the stock cover. Obviously, this one's a bit wider. Holds a little bit more of a capacity, so 3 quarts I added in. I got another quart, should do it. Like I said, you fill it in here, and once it comes up to here before it comes out, boom, you're good. This is, you know, use this as the fill line. So guys got all them pumps and everything, which, I mean, that's cool and all, but I just use this bad boy, sticker in there, so just like so, till she starts coming out. Well, before she starts coming out, we'll check it here in a minute. Should be getting close. Man, check it out. That's a wrap on this project. All that silver. Man, does that look good. Wow. So guys, I tried to get it as straight as I can before I get in alignment, because obviously I gotta go drive. Oop, camera. I gotta drive to get in alignment, so I got it about as good as I can with like the toe and the caster or camber or whatever it is. I'm gonna show y'all what we got looking like underneath here. Man, this stuff looks good. So, we now have, so my stock sway bar is powder coated, the drop bracket. We have the PMF sway bar end links. We have the PMF full drag link with the passenger side tie rod on that end, XRF Platinum Series. Then we have it's like a big crawler joint or whatever. We have the PMF, the pitman arm they supplied, with that nut nice and red Loctited down and torqued down to very, very tight, so it don't come loose. We have the PMF Dana 60 diff cover. This is a striker stabilizer kit that I've had for a while, and it was blue, so I had my buddy who does my powder coat do it silver. So I have that with the Bilstein 5125 shocks. We have the PMF Solidmount track bar. So any of you guys with Fords, you know there's a big ball joint that comes right down here, and the bar goes up. So we got rid of all that. You'll see that in the other clips. I pressed that little spacer in between there. Get the bracket, big crawler joint. That goes rocking on up to the track bar drop bracket, supplied by PMF. Drill another hole right here where that grade 8 is. Put some red Loctite in. You reuse all the factory hardware. Excuse me. PMF. Let's see if I get a picture. You know, older video. The BMC 1-inch spacer. My coils are 6-inch FabTech. Those are powder coated as well. And passenger side tie rod and driver side tie rod, both XRF Platinum heavy duty tie rods. So, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Along with the tie rod bar from PMF. I mean, this thing is looking good. Look at all that silver. Woo. Need more silver. Yep. Man, that looks good. Sorry if I'm a little shaky, guys. I got a little bit of Red Bull in me. Man, absolutely killer. So yeah, we're gonna go take it for a test drive, guys. I mean, guys, for being a damn hillbilly, I didn't get the alignment too bad. I mean, rednecking it up. That side maybe a little bit. It's gonna need adjusted either way, but it ain't looking too bad. Look at that. Woo! Man, I'm telling y'all, compared to what it was, this steering wheel is so tight. So tight. I mean, every front end part is PMF. I mean, this is sweet. It's like a sore dick, man. You can't beat it. This is definitely worth the money. Especially when you got wide wheels like that. This is all worth the money. So we're just doing a little test drive here. Making sure we don't hear no snapping and popping and clapping, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, this wheel is tight. It is very tight. I mean, this thing just, woo, baby. Smooth. Yep. I can't get over this wheel, y'all. This steering wheel is so fucking tight as it can be for a 2015 F-250 with 14 wide, 15 wide tires and 2-inch spacers. I mean, this is beautiful. Look at that. No hands, baby. No hands. Watch out for that trash can, though. I mean, look at this. That is straight as a fucking arrow. Man, that is nice. I can't get over it. PMF, man. PMF all the way, baby. Woo! Look at that. Had to give her a little bit of fucking pepper. You know what I'm saying? Unbelievable. Beautiful. Beautiful. No popping, no snapping, no crackling, no popping, baby. We sounding good. All right, y'all. It's gonna wrap this video up. I've never had steering this tight on a 2015 250 with the wheels and tires and the spacer setup that I do have. Everything PMF that I showed you. It is a phenomenal difference. You will definitely tell. It's night and day, man. It's so tight. It's about as tight as my new 17, and that thing's pretty tight in the steering too. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope this helped you learn experience, learn with me. Like, comment, subscribe, tune back in for some more content. I don't know what's coming your way next. Always something different. Maybe some more power stroke stuff. This thing might be sounding louder here soon, if you know what I'm saying, baby. All right, deuces.